The world has been fascinated with Hollywood ever since motion pictures began to capture the public imagination nearly a century ago. Perhaps there's no other stretch of road so synonymous with the extremes of fame and failure. Its riches to ruin story makes it the perfect location for a new museum that gives a voice to those who've had their hopes dashed. The Museum of Broken Relationships is home to tokens of love no longer wanted by their anonymous donors. In the tradition of Hollywood, we can experience our feelings through their stories. The museum's location, near Hollywood and Highland, is sandwiched between the site of the original Hollywood Hotel and its first nightclub that opened its doors in 1923. And the inconspicuous awning marks the spot where Joan Crawford and Rudolph Valentino once flouted Prohibition. The museum itself, ironically, is on the site of famed lingerie store Fredericks of Hollywood, which could in itself be considered a case of cause and effect. The Museum of Erotica, that once titillated visitors across the street, might have found the Museum of Broken Relationships a sobering neighbor. Hollywood Boulevard is strewn with artifacts from its romantic past, if you know where to look. Until the 1960s, the Fox was known as the Iris Cinema, a direct descendant of the first ever movie theater built on Hollywood Boulevard. It was named after the flowers in the field it was built on. In the 30s, it was joined by the Vogue, one of the most sleekly modern picture palaces to ever grace the Strip. When hard times hit Hollywood in the 70s, it was the Pussycat Adult Movie Theater that thrived, sustained by a 10-year run of the Linda Lovelace classic, Deep Throat. Converted to the Ritz in the 80s, you can still see the iconic oval sign. The film industry may have packed up and left years ago, yet Hollywood's romantic allure stubbornly lingers. Crowds of eager tourists still congregate daily on the Walk of Fame to be greeted by the boulevard's now infamous impersonators. Despite its checkered reputation, Hollywood is a true survivor. A new generation of hotels and enterprises have started to bring back some of the sparkle to this beleaguered district. The Museum of Broken Relationship, bursting with its own stories of survival, will mark a new chapter in this iconic stretch of Hollywood Boulevard.